Raw up production. You on that 360, dot, turn your phone. We move like swivel. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm not doing this.
All right,
today.
come on.
We're not doing this today.
No.
This is our letter segment. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the letter. All right. Here go the letter. Raw up production. Who put up with the most bullshit in a relationship, men or women? Sincerely, the people.
I'm the people.
The people. So that's the letter. So, all right. Who puts up with the most bullshit in a relationship?
Women.
Women. All right. Hold on. Before we start, you say women. Why do you say women?
Because I can give you a scenario where I can tell you right now a man not staying. But I can give you a scenario right now where a man is not staying, but a woman would stay to make it work.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, a man having a baby on a woman is more likely to stay with that man. She gonna get over the hurt. She might be in some fussing, some fighting, but she'll end up staying with that man after he had a baby with another woman. Whereas though a man wouldn't be able to handle a woman getting pregnant by another man and them staying in that relationship. Yeah, you see how you...
No, I agree with that.
All right, hold on.
I mean, me as a
I
nigga,
agree.
no,
I ain't. All right.
And that's some real difficult stuff.
All right, I want to say something to that because that's an animal that I want. Y'all women are more sincere.
I thought we was talking about light work though. I
Yeah,
didn't know we was talking about.
yeah,
Like,
I thought we was talking about real shit.
No. Listen, that's real raw shit. Let me say this.
no, that's the truth.
And I want to respond to. I want to give you an answer to that. Me being as a man, and it ain't even got to be the baby. 9 out of 10, if a woman cheats on a man, no man can accept his woman giving her body up to another man.
Of course.
So now let me finish. For a man to look at a child she had and she gave her body up, that's a whole nother animal mentally. And if a man who can deal with that, something's scary with that man. That's just my opinion.
So why is it not something scary about that woman to stay with that man that gave his body to another woman to conceive a child?
Well, actually, y'all women don't accept it.
Most women do.
No, let me say this. Actually, most women don't accept it because in the terms of their relationship that man has with that woman, it's times that woman will say something or throw up in that man's face about that child.
But she still stay.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
he
a happy
left.
step.
But he.
It's not. But it's not.
But eventually it do get happy and they do stay. A man don't stay and do the work. And if the roles was reversed, a man would expect a woman to stay to work it out with them because y'all love him so much. Y'all made a mistake. So if it was a woman, vice versa, and she made the mistake, you saying you still wouldn't be okay.
I mean, personally, let me say this: if a woman I deal with, first of all, if I mess with a woman and we're in a relationship and she cheats on me, I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. So if you have a baby, you might as well stay where you at. I don't know. I'm good. Like
That's not proving my point.
But let me say this: if I'm a man and I go out there and I cheat on my woman, I knock something up, and I come home and I tell now I'm a realist. I've been in situations like that, and I come home and tell the woman like, look, I cheated on you. I knocked something up. Where we go from here? And the woman tells me that she want to be with me. If that woman tells me she wants to be with me, and that means that she's gonna be with me, and I don't hear no bullshit and no throw up in my face, which will work, which I never received. But I've been in a situation where a woman told me, let's see how this play out, and then we move from there.
That's
and
not saying it's gonna be perfect though.
No. If you're gonna, this is another thing. If a woman gonna accept that problem, they gotta accept it and leave it alone. You can't accept it, but then still be mad on the back end because you accepted it. Do you understand that?
That's valid, but you still can't expect them not to have feelings.
That's why I said then don't accept it back there.
But it's still it's still an expectation for them to be forgiven.
Picking on my hands, what you got to say?
It depends on the situation.
No, hold up.
It depends on honestly. It depends on the.
So you saying?
At some point I feel like sometimes men put up with a lot of BS.
More than the women.
More than the women.
Ooh, that's surprising from a woman. Now explain why you say that.
I do because I believe that sometimes men are targeted.
I will agree with that.
Men are targeted. And
Some
men,
some of the women that use men to
especially
manipulate men.
the good men.
Yeah, they take advantage of
They
good
take
men. I will
advantage of the
say
good
that.
men.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then-
believe that the men really do try to make the woman's life better. I guess it would be the captains of the sailors. But like I said, I believe it depends on the situation.
It's all about the situation, but certain situations, some men can't handle more than women can.
Yeah.
Like y'all can't handle certain things. Like
As
like
example.
I just gave you one.
Oh, that exactly. Yeah,
That
that's the. You know what? I don't think in relationships.
And even cheating for that matter, just take the baby off the table. Cheating, a man could cheat 1,000 times, and a woman step out on that man that cheated 1,000 times, and she cheat one time. He'd never forgive her that one time, and just minus out every other time he got caught cheating.
Can I say something to in on the perspective of a man? See, most men look at it when a man cheat. A man might cheat with no emotions, no feelings, but a woman cheating. A woman moves on emotions and feelings.
Why do you think
Not
that all the
all
time?
women.
Not all
So
women.
y'all don't have no emotions and feelings?
Not all the time.
All right, hold on. I'm glad y'all said that. So a woman with no emotions and feelings can go out and fuck and don't care. So you really don't have no feelings and emotions in your relationship. That's a man trait. And you shouldn't have a man trait because you're a woman.
Why is that a man trait?
Why is that a man
Because
trait?
it's a man's trait.
How's that a man trait?
Who
How do you
says that?
genderify a trait?
Because at the end of the day, let me
You
finish.
can't
Oh,
signify a trait.
hold on.
It's an assumption.
Well, let me say
It's
this.
an
It's an assumption that I have. And my theory of a woman,
Your
woman,
theory.
my theory. I said my
Your
theory.
theory.
My theory is this means this is my opinion.
Mhm.
My theory of a woman is a woman who respects each other, who respect
Why they can't
themselves.
respect themselves?
No, respect themselves, and they don't let themselves be open to all the options of doing anything
Right.
outrageous.
Right.
Now, a man is a man. A man's going to do what a man does, and I'm not trying to be biased as that, but I also feel like as a man can go out and fuck and don't give a fuck. But if a woman go out and fuck, is she going out for revenge to fuck, or
She's gonna have a good time.
emotion?
How you know?
How
it's
she
not
just
a
don't
good
want to have a
time?
time?
Well, because if y'all want to have a good time, then you take your ass home to your man.
But I don't have a man, so I want to go have a good time.
I don't really want to have this conversation with you.
I just
Because
No, we're going to have this conversation.
yeah, because at the end of the day, I just personally feel like as a woman in my 30s at this point, right, I can honestly say that men make you not want to have a relationship and just have a good time and go about my life. I'm not saying I do that now, but what I'm saying is men don't put you in a position these days to make you want to keep them around to be a man.
Why is that?
Thank you.
So,
Why is that?
Because they don't be men. They be sassy. They be zesty. They be whining and complaining about doing real shit. If I'm getting up and going to bust my ass, I don't want to hear you complain about working a bullshit job that you ain't even putting the smallest bit of effort in. I just feel like at the end of the day, a man will sit here and expect a woman to do all these things and they get nothing in return but the bare minimum. And as a woman, why, if I'm giving myself the world, Earth, Moon, Venus, and Pluto, and you can't even give me nothing but a wet ass, at least I'm just going to just have a good time and go about my day.
Okay. First of all, before I get into your shit, Salsa, you got something you want to say, Salsa?
Well, first of all, in this day and age, shit is different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Men are built different.
Yep.
Yes.
You got a very low selection of young men that still stand by that old creed.
Literally value
Like
moral.
motherfuckers like us, yeah. The shit we used to do, they don't do now. The fuck, I'm gonna give you a prime example. And I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. Be a man. You got niggas out here right now, they girl is driving, they riding in the passenger seat, get a flat tire. This motherfucker don't know how to get out the car to change the motherfucking tire.
I seen the guy at the gas station in the car while his girl was pregnant pumping the gas.
Hold on. That's my next one. I go to a fucking gas pump. Now, she's driving. This motherfucker got his feet up in the air on his phone. She get out pumping gas. These motherfuckers don't even realize what being a man is in this day and age.
Like, it be the minimum of things that they could do. And they don't do that.
Why is you letting your lady pump the gas?
See, I'm gonna say this, and this is my opinion on that. No disrespect to a lot of women, But you got a lot of women out here that say, I don't need a man. I'm independent. My dick is bigger than yours.
Ain't no woman say that shit.
Hold on, hear
Ain't
me
no
out.
woman
Hold
say
on,
that.
hold on.
No
You
woman
might,
said that.
no. You
No
might have
woman
said
says
it.
that.
No.
There's no woman out here that said that.
it's-
There is no woman out here saying
There's
that.
a lot of women
It's
out
the
here
man's
saying,
insecurity.
No,
that
I don't-
makes
I
them
don't-
I was
think
about
that.
to say, I actually
There
had
is
a
no
conversation
woman on this
with a
earth.
guy that told me that today. He actually said, like, I was explaining to him, like, some of the stuff I used to do for my ex-boyfriend. Like, I told him about my one Christmas. I had bought him all the stuff, and it made him feel bad that I bought him all this shit, and he got me what he could afford, and I wasn't appreciative of it. But he was like telling me, he was like, yeah, as a man, it just make you feel some type of way, like that you're not at their standard. And I'm like, but if me being a female, I'm not complaining about that. What is in you that's making you feel like
inferior?
that you feel inferior to me because
you grind.
and especially if I'm riding with you. But that's what I'm saying.
Hold on,
But that's what I'm saying to you that
let me finish.
There's no women saying that.
No, let me finish. It might be not y'all women. Now, I done had some conversations with women where they feel like, I don't need a man. I don't need a man to this. You know what I mean? I make my own money. I got my own thing.
But that's because some of these men put you in that position to make you feel like that.
Now listen. But let me ask. Here's my next question. That's some of the men. That's the men that they picked.
That's the ones they
You know what I mean?
wanted.
That's the ones.
That's
That's the
the whole
ones
point.
they picked that made them feel that way. That's not every man, because it's men out there that got their own house, their own car. They got a motherfucking steady job that pays well.
But they are sometimes insane.
What do you mean?
And there's
something wrong with them.
There's literally something wrong with them.
You know what's the problem? You know what the problem is? Because they had a woman they gave the world to, and she took it for granted.
That's not nobody's fault. It's called therapy. Go get help.
Therapy.
Go get help. That's not an excuse to treat people shitty. One lady you treated you shitty shouldn't be that every woman's down for. And that goes for women too. Women, I gotta say that goes for me. Me personally, I didn't been through enough when it comes to a relationship where I'm old enough and mature enough to take a step back and be like, you know what? I'm not repeating that again. I've been in enough relationships to see and say, I've been through that, been down that road. I see the bullshit. I'm not doing it again. So whereas though it just comes with the maturity of the person. Everybody's not going to have the same type of mindset to be like, I'm not going to keep repeating the same cycles. Like if I find out you're a cheater and you lied and cheated, I'm not going to continue a relationship thinking I have the expectation to change it because I've been down the road with the cheater before. I'm not going to do that again. Right. But everybody doesn't have that mindset. So for those type of women that feel like that, it's because that's the type of person they attract. And once you realize you're attracting that type of person, those type of men, then you'll do what you got to do to make sure you attract the right kind of men. Because at the end of the day, all attention is not good attention. I get a lot of attention. Do I pay any of it attention? No, because some of them want to touch my private parts, and that's it. What? And as a woman, you need to recognize that some people are just trying to enter your life for fun, and those women try to take people that enter their life for fun to be serious, and then they fuck around and find out.
But hold on. Let me say this.
Why is it so hot in here?
No, because we are drinking.
I am hot.
Well,
I need some ice water.
It's a hot subject.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I'm gonna say this. I believe that today's when it comes to what bullshit you pick, my opinion and what I feel like as me being a man, I feel like as a man, like you say, homie, we take more bullshit. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to cater more to y'all women needs. And sometimes y'all women, no disrespect, don't know what y'all want. Sometimes y'all women can say y'all want a good man, but y'all don't even know what a good man is because some of y'all never really had a good man. Some of y'all never dealt with a good man. So, you know what I mean? Some of y'all, and I don't mean to say it this way, but some of y'all never grew up in a household with a mother and a father, you know, or the mother and father beef and argue and fight. You know what I mean? So y'all didn't grow up to see a positive relationship. So you don't know what a good man is. I didn't grow up in a house where I see a positive relationship. You know what I mean? Tell you didn't grow up in a house. You seen a positive relationship. Did you grow up in a house and see a positive relationship? Big on your hands?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's good. I know South because me and South had a lot of conversations. You know what I mean? I didn't. So I had to learn my situations and relationships as I grew from mistakes. And another thing I had to learn is, as a man, I had to do more of listening and paying attention because no disrespect to a lot of women, y'all say one thing, but sometimes y'all mean a whole nother motherfucking thing that makes no goddamn sense. You know what I mean? Because sometimes y'all yeses be no, and sometimes y'all no's be yeses.
You know
Nah,
what?
my nose be nose.
You know what? At the end of the day, it like you said, Big Ange, it depends on the person.
Yeah, it does.
It depends on the individual because sometimes it's the woman taking more bullshit
And
in a
sometimes it's
relationship
the man.
with the current partner they're with, and then sometimes it's the man taking more bullshit from the woman.
Hold up, I'm
With-
gonna say this though, Salsa. And this is the one thing, the reason I feel like as men we take more. As a man, unless you cheating, you know what I mean? Unless you cheating, a man will probably put up with more shit than a lot of people know. But a woman, y'all cut out on a nigga real fast.
It's never real fast.
You know,
It's built up.
Yeah, but
It
it's
just
built
seems
up.
like it's fast to y'all.
Yeah, because you're not listening.
You're not listening.
What's not
It's never
clicking,
fast.
Steven? That's how I would be feeling.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
not
well,
clicking.
it's never clicking to Steven.
It's never clicking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's never clicking to Steven.
And that's why I be real
You
fast.
get fair warning.
You just don't take heed to it.
Never
Well,
take heed to it.
Well, let me explain something, and then we're gonna close this out. And this is what I believe on, and I'm not gonna just say the woman's side and the man's side. If you don't have a great communication in your relationship where y'all have a mutual respect and communicate and understanding of things, it's never gonna be understanding. It's never gonna be anything because y'all don't even know how to fucking talk to and relate to each other. So yes, you're right. It's never gonna be an understanding because you don't know how to fucking talk to each other. That's just what I think.
Communication is always the key.
Always. This is Wild Up Production. Listen, you wrote in. Who takes the most bullshit? It's. I'm gonna say this. It can go either or. It counts on the situation, counts on the relationship, it counts on everything. I can't say men, I can't say women, because everybody's situation, marriage, relationship, girlfriend, boy, everybody's situation is different. But I can tell you this: if nobody's listening in the relationship, that tells you we're the problem, man. This Wild Up Production is BL. I got Telly over here.
Ew.
Yo,
Ew.
yo. Big homie Edge.
Hey.
I always hate that. All right. Salsa.
What up?
Used to be Ron. It's Wild Up Production. We out of here.
One.